a home field advantage, and as always, brought to you by Central Bank of the Ozarks. Central Bank of the Ozarks with locations across the state of Missouri. Central Bank of the Ozarks, member FDIC. Also presented by Arrowhead Sports Cards in Springfield, there across from Bass Pro, behind McAllister's. Arrowhead Sports Cards. Go by and see the folks. Also presented by Lyona Labor's Local 663, Building, Missouri. We go north to Meadville High School, home of the Lady Eagles, and head coach Steve Carvajal. Coach Carvajal, welcome back.
Thank you for having us.
Coach, 55 in a row now, defending state champions, 24-0 this season. What are the Lady Eagles doing really well right now?
I'd say the main thing we're doing consistently is we're playing solid defense, and we have shot the ball pretty well most of the time.
And at this point of the season, everybody's got bumps and bruises, and we talked a little bit about ice and things like that, just off the air. But are you guys relatively healthy at this point?
God willing, right now we are. I mean, we're a little sore. It's not as bad as it was last year. I just talked off air about starting some ice baths and things like that. But we have actually not practiced much the last 2 or 3 weeks. We played 7 games in an 11-day period, 11 calendar days, and then 10 in basically 15 or 16 days. So they played a lot of basketball. I feel like we're back in shape, but at the same time, I thought it was important that we limit the wear and tear on their legs. So we have done less. Yesterday was our first practice in a couple of weeks because we were playing every other day.
You've got Grundy County and Northwest Hughesville coming up, remaining on your schedule. Both those teams have a winning record. Northwest is 21-2. What do you know about your last 2 regular season games?
Well, Grundy County actually has a scrappy little team. They're about 30 miles from us. We match up well with them. We have all these games at home, which is nice. But we play them tonight, and then we have Northwest Hughesville, like you said, on Saturday. And we both scheduled that in the last week and a half or so just to get one more solid matchup. But they've got a very nice post, kind of a senior-laden team. They were one of the teams you and I talked about last year that had given Leeton a good game in the district championship and returned all 5 players. But, of course, they were the last team in to or I guess the first team into Class 2, which was disappointing for them. But they've had a very nice season, and their only 2 losses are to Tipton. So that's not saying very much there. So they're a solid team, and we look forward to seeing them Saturday to get ready for districts.
All right, you've got young ladies here behind you. Might start one at a time, introduce them, and we'll visit with them. And I'm sure some of them have probably been on before.
Yes, they have. Well, these are the same 5. Yeah.
Okay. Who do we have first?
We will start with Corey. Corey Holzer. She's a senior.
Corey, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Tat, do you remember the last game you lost? I mean, 55 in a row. That's a couple years ago.
I do. It was rough. I'll never forget it.
Would you like to go back and play that again?
No.
Okay. All right. Tell us a little bit about yourself, what position you play, and what your roles are.
I'm a shooting guard, sometimes a guard, but mainly shooting guard. I'm pretty good at defense. That's what I like to do most. Just play defense. Look for my shooters, but just go and play defense.
Hey, Corey, what grade are you?
I'm a senior.
You're a senior.
Yeah.
What plans, if any, do you have for next year?
I'm playing basketball at Johnson County, and I want to major in physical therapy.
Really? Is there a background? I mean, is it family? Do you have family in that field, or?
Yeah, my sister's a physical therapist.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, Corey, what are you looking forward to now as you go through? You got 2 regular season games left, and then district start. What goals do you have?
Make it back to state. It's my last run, so it would be cool to do it with these guys again, back to back. That's the goal.
All right. Well, Corey, on behalf of Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks and Missouri State Highway Patrol, congratulations on being part of the Athletes of the Week.
Thank you.
All right. Coach Carvajal, who do we have next?
And something to throw in, Corey went over 1,500 career points this earlier in the year, and she's still adding them, obviously. And Madison, who we'll introduce next, just went over 1,000. And Paige, the one playing with her hair, went over 1,500 as well. So we've had some pretty monumental evenings so far this year. But the next one will be Madison Carvajal.
Madison, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I am good. What grade are you, Madison?
I'm a sophomore.
All right, tell us a little bit about the position you play and what your role is.
I'm the point guard. I drive when I can, and I look for my shooters and play defense.
Mhm. Are you having fun this year?
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
pretty fun.
Are you healthy?
Yeah, definitely a lot healthier than I was last year.
Very good. What goals, personal and team goals, did you have coming into this season?
Well, obviously to stay undefeated, but especially to win the Salisbury tournament, that was a big goal for us and beat South Shelby. But now it's just to keep playing, don't lose, I guess.
Well, so you were not part of that team that had the last loss, were you?
No, I was not.
So you don't know what that feels like.
No.
You'd probably go back and play that game, although Corey wouldn't. But
No.
all right. Well, Madison, on behalf of Chevy of the Ozarks and the Missouri State Highway Patrol, congratulations on being part of the Athletes of the Week.
Thank you.
And who do we have next?
We'll go to Paige Carvajal next.
Paige, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. And what grade are you, Paige?
I'm a senior.
You're a senior. Okay, go back. Tough question. If you could get in a time machine and go back to when Paige Carvajal was an 8th grader and give her some advice based on what you know right now, what advice would you give an 8th grader, Paige Carvajal?
Just like last time, cherish every moment because it flies by. Like, I can't believe this is my last postseason run. It's gone by so fast. And just to really take it all in, like the memories I'm making with like my teammates and my dad, like just to work as hard as you can and really take it all in.
Are there games in your history that you would like to go back and play again? Maybe it's a state championship game that you won. It was exciting. Maybe it was your best game that you've had as a player. Are there games you'd like to go back and play again?
A game I'd like to go back and play again is probably last year's Bishop LeBron game. That was just like, that was when we knew like we could really go far because that kind of put us on the map and let everyone know that we're pretty good. And that was a really fun and exciting game to win. So probably that game. And obviously the Final Four last year was amazing. I'd love to go back to that and play those games again.
Now, being a senior, what commitment have you made for next year, if any?
As of right now, I'm not going to play basketball after this year. I'm going to go to college to be a rag tech.
Okay. Is there a history there? I know your dad's not in that, but what?
No history. Just I want to be something in the medical field, and I'm always hurt, so I've done a lot of X-rays, MRIs. So it's just something I feel like I'd be good for.
Very good. Well, Paige, also congratulations on behalf of Chevy of the Ozarks and the Missouri State Highway Patrol.
Thank you.
You bet. Coach, where are we going next?
Kinley Fletcher, sophomore.
Kinley, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good. Kinley, tell us a little bit about what role that you play, what your responsibilities are.
I just try to play the best defense that I can and rebound the ball as much as possible. And like when I get it at high post or short corner, I look for my shooters, but mainly play defense and rebound.
Are you having fun this year?
I am. It's fun.
Very good. Did you come into the season with the games you were looking forward to playing?
I was really looking forward to our LeBlanc game because I knew they were still pretty good this year, and I just wanted to see how well we'd play against them. The Salisbury tournament, that's always a good tournament, so I look forward to that one and our South Shelby game when we got to the championship.
Very good. Kinley, again, to you as well. Congratulations on behalf of Chevy of the Ozarks and the Missouri State Highway Patrol.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Coach, where are we going next?
Lexi Bartz, sophomore.
Lexi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I am good. Tell us a little bit about what position you play and what your roles are.
I'm a small forward for this team, and
I definitely just try to play really good defense, and sometimes I have like the role of guarding their point guards, so that's definitely a challenge for me. And then also just finding my shooters offensively and rebounding, getting to the boards.
Are you having fun?
Yes, I'm having a lot of fun.
What do you do? Let's say it's game day, and actually it is game day.
Yep.
County today. What do you do during the day to kind of get prepared?
I drink a lot of water, try to eat like a granola bar or something, just stay. I try to stay away from like sick people right now. We got a lot of sickness going around our school, so that, and then just try not to do a lot, just keep my energy for tonight.
All right. Well, as well to you, congratulations on being part of the Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athletes of the Week, presented by the Missouri State Highway Patrol.
Thank you.
All right. One question to all of you, ladies. I'm a mandated reporter. Raise your hand if you wear your seatbelt all the time. All right. Very good. Very good. Hey, State Highway Patrol reminds us, take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. And, Coach, you've got a couple games left, and then the Class 1 District 12 tournament. Where will that be played?
We get to play at home. And it's kind of neat. You asked each one of these girls if they're having fun. They might tell you this, but that's one of the things that the last probably 10 games I brought up, because sometimes it becomes work and there's obviously some pressure on what they're doing, but I do try to remind them each game. What do I say, girls? Try to have fun, because we play extremely hard, and we always, out of our huddles, we say work, but sometimes you got to remember that it's supposed to be fun, because good night, this flies by fast, very fast. But we're at home from here on out if things line up right.
Yeah, and it's it does go by fast. I mean, there are things that I'd love to go back and do some stuff again in high school. I mean, just never forget this and cherish it. And I guess I asked Paige that question, and I think I did it last time. Did I ask you the same thing last time?
Yeah, you did.
Well, that was about 1,000 interviews ago, so I apologize for
You're fine.
the same thing 2 times. But Coach, I greatly appreciate you guys always being generous with your time. Good luck, and I know we'll get to visit here again as the playoffs go on.
Okay. Well, thank you again, Guy.
Hey, you bet. You're watching the Missouri Sports Network at MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Hey, be safe, be smart, be here tomorrow.